My name is Dominic, and I'm a cloud support engineer based in the AWS office in Cape Town, South Africa. Today, I'm going to walk you through two methods that you can use to grant cross-account access to an Amazon Simple Storage Service bucket. Let's get started. The first method to grant cross-account access is to create an S3 bucket policy in account A that grants an IAM user or role in account B permission to access the bucket. Additionally, an IAM policy must be attached to the IAM user or role located in account B. Open the AWS Management Console. Sign into account A, navigate to the S3 console, select the S3 bucket that you want to grant cross-account access to. Select the Permissions tab. Scroll down to the Bucket Policy section and select Edit. Then use the following bucket policy. In the Principal field, I have specified the ARN of the IAM user in account B that needs the permission to upload and download files from my S3 bucket. Select Save Changes. After creating the bucket policy, navigate to account B. Open up the IAM console and select Policies from the left navigation menu. Select the Create Policy button. In the Create Policy window that appears, select the JSON tab. Specify the IAM policy below. This policy will grant permission to put objects and get objects from the S3 bucket located in account A. Select the Next Tags button. Note that specifying tags is optional. We won't be specifying any tags for this example, so you can select Next. In the Review Policy page, specify a name for the policy. Note that the description is optional. Select Create Policy. Search for the policy that you created. Select the policy and from the Action drop-down list, choose Attach. Now you'll see a list of the users and roles found in account B. Attach the newly created policy to the IAM user that will be used to access the bucket in account A. Select Attach Policy. You can select User from the left navigation menu and review the policies attached to the user. Here, we can see that the IAM user that I selected earlier has the policy attached. After following these steps, your IAM user or role in account B can upload and download files from an S3 bucket located in account A. The second option for cross-account access is to allow an IAM user or role in account B to assume an IAM role in account A. In account A, create an IAM policy with the following permissions. If you need only programmatic access, the first two statements can be left out. Still in account A, create an IAM role that grants an IAM user or role in account B permission to assume the role. Select roles from the left navigation menu. Select Create Role. Select AWS account under Trusted Entity Type. Choose Next, and then in the Add Permissions page, search for the IAM policy you created earlier. Choose Next, and then specify a name for the IAM role. You will see that the principal specified in the Trusted Entity section is the ID of account B. After creating the role, we'll edit it to allow only a specific IAM user. Select Create Role. Select the newly created role. Select the Trust Relationship tab. Select Edit Trust Policy. The current trust policy grants any IAM user or role in account B permission to assume the role. Modify the trust policy to only allow a specific IAM user or role in account B to assume the role. To save the changes, select Update Policy. In account B, navigate to the IAM role. Select User from the left navigation menu, then select the IAM user that will assume the role in account B. Select Add Inline Policy. Select the JSON tab. Use the policy shown to grant the IAM user permission to assume the role in account A. Select Review Policy. Then specify a name for the inline policy. Select Create Policy. Note that S3 recently introduced an object ownership setting. With this setting, you can choose whether or not object ACLs are enabled on a bucket. Although most permissions can be managed by using an IAM policy and bucket policy, You might have a use case that still requires you to use bucket and object ACLs. For example, to grant Amazon CloudFront permission to publish access logs to an S3 bucket, you must allow this by using a bucket ACL. To be sure that the objects that are uploaded to your S3 bucket are owned by the bucket owner, you must do the following. Set object ownership to bucket owner preferred. In the bucket policy for S3 put object and S3 put object ACL, add a condition stating that these actions will be accepted only if the bucket owner full control flag is used. You can see this in the following bucket policy. Get object permission has been added as a separate statement because the S3 XAMZ ACL condition is not supported for get object. Note that this applies only for the first option where you use an IAM-user role from another AWS account to write objects. If you use the second option where you grant an IAM-user role from account B permission to assume a role in account A, then when you upload an object, the bucket owner and object owner will be the same. This is because the role in account A is used to upload an object into a bucket in the same account. If the bucket policy has an existing deny statement, then to grant access to the cross-account user, you must do two things. Using the string not like condition, exclude the cross-account user or role from the deny. Include a statement that explicitly allows the cross-account user or role permission to perform S3 actions. In the bucket you see here on screen, we can see that in the deny with exceptions deny statement, by using a condition, I have excluded an IAM user and role. To get the user ID of an IAM user and role, you can use the following AWS CLI commands. When you specify the ID of an IAM role in the user ID in the bucket policy condition, be sure that it ends with a colon and asterisk. For example, be sure that it ends with something like this. And now you know two methods that you can use to grant cross-account access to an Amazon Simple Storage Service bucket. Thanks for watching and happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS.